sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Hello! Hello, everybody! Hi! Welcome, hi, hello! Welcome to school, have fun, don't fall asleep!
And now if I get everything done, because you need to skedaddle skedoodle here.
Yes, we have our next class soon. Let's get right to it. As you know, your scenes and monologues are due today. I know you've been working hard on them.
Miss Shortcake?
Yes?
I'm a little nervous.
I understand, but you must use those feelings to propel the emotion in your performance. And remember, the monologues are about you. Something about yourself. A challenge that you've overcome. What makes you, you.
Exactly. And it's okay to be nervous. Everyone gets nervous sometimes. There's no big deal. Yes, Josh?
Can I go last?
Well, we'll see about that. I know getting on stage can be scary, but this is performing arts class and a safe space.
A wonderful safe space for all.
Now, who would like to go first? Anyone?
Miss Shortcake, can I read something I wrote?
Of course, take the stage.
This summer was the worst summer in my short 14 years of life. It all started with one phone call. My mother was crying, asking for more time. As if she was gasping for her last breath of air, she held me tight, and she cried. Her tears hit me like bullets, and she told me we were being evicted. A hard knock on the door woke me up the next morning. The sheriff was coming there to do his job. I looked up in the sky, waiting for something to happen. My mother had no family to lean on, no money coming in. Why bother going into school and getting good grades if I was homeless? The bus stops in front of school and I feel like throwing up. I'm wearing the same clothes from last year, same old shoes, and no new haircut. I kept thinking I'd get laughed at. Instead, a couple of friends who were in my performing arts class last year came up to me, and it hits me. Miss Shortcake, my crazy performing arts teacher from last year at the Harbour School, is the only person that made me think of hope. Talking with my friends last year about our plays and field trips to the theater made me begin to feel better. I got my schedule, and my first teacher of the day was Miss Shortcake in the great room. I walked in and I felt as though all my problems in life are not so important anymore. I am home.
Well, I thank you. Harbour is my home too. You will always have a place here. All right, let's get back to it, you wonderful people, you. Now, who would like to go next? How about this? Some of our students at home submitted their videos. Why don't we take a look at some of them?
Oh yes, that's a wonderful idea.
Hang on, let me get the remote, everyone.
No, I got it.
Okay, here's Kirsten, everyone.
I overcame the big challenge when I graduated middle school, before I came to Harbour School. When I was in middle school, I kept skipping class. I was in school, but I didn't go to class because I didn't feel safe. The teachers tried to help me make me feel safe. The school was too big and I wasn't really processing the work. But the teachers tried to help me. Well, some were hard actually. Some of the students were really mean too. That was a challenge too. The schoolwork was hard, but the teachers were trying to help me by making it easier. My teachers in middle school really helped because I was not feeling comfortable, and they were trying to help me feel comfortable and safe, and they wanted to help me graduate. That makes me feel good and that people really care about me to help me succeed.
Very good. Let's give Kirsten a round of applause.
Kirsten can't even hear us, not even see us.
Oh, yeah. Miss Little, who should go next?
Madison, I would like you to go next, please.
And don't forget, if you're not doing an original piece, you must introduce it just like an audition.
Yes, Miss Shortcake. I am going to read a monologue from John Lennon and me. I plan to run away to New York when I'm 17. I figure the sooner the better because there's a chance I won't live to see my 20th birthday. Not that I buy that, but the truth is I have cystic fibrosis. When I was 10, I looked it up in a medical dictionary, and it said the average life expectancy is 25 years. And I admit that one threw me for a loop, but I read the last sentence again. The average life expectancy is 25 years. Well, I am not average. I am extraordinary. So I am not gonna die. I'm just not.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you don't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Wonderfully done, everyone. We all need a friend sometimes, don't we, Miss Little?
Yes, indeedy.
You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't
I got
never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Yes, Martine?
Let's go next, I think.
Go right ahead.
My name is Martine. I am 18 years old, and the best words to describe me are intelligent, stubborn, adventurous, supportive, and compassionate. When I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with autism. That means I learn differently than most kids. I needed to be taught not just academics, but how to communicate, make friends, and manage my emotions and anxiety. Over the past 12 years, I have attended 6 different schools. I have moved 3 times in order to find an appropriate school environment. Because of my autism, adjusting to so many changes at once was really hard for me. The main thing that I wish people would understand is that I learn differently. I can learn, but it takes more time. I am a visual learner and struggle with literal and rigid thinking. That is why I need the program at the Harbour School, because the teachers there have the skills to teach me what I need to learn in an easier way. All kids my age need the right environment and teacher to help them reach their potential. But those with autism have a much more harder time of finding appropriate learning environments. For me, education was the most difficult challenge in my life. But now that we have found the Harbour School, life has been different but better for me.
Beautifully said. You know, there's a quote from a very wise woman.
Okay, here's the thing to remember. We can all learn, just not on the same day or in the same way.
I'm so impressed by you all. I can't wait to hear more.
I'll go.
Brianna, thank you for volunteering. Take the stage.
The Other Side of the Glass by Nikki Satterland. I see you smile, and I laugh. I laugh when they laugh. Try to reach them, but I can't. So they just pass on by, because it's hard to reach the world when you're watching from a distance. I'm so tired of being different, so I'm waiting here on the other side of the glass. I watch the raindrops drip slowly down the cool silken glass. Maybe I'm slow, or maybe they're fast. I try to go where they go. All these people who love me, but they don't even know. Because it's hard to teach a world that keeps you at a distance. It's hard. But I'll learn to be proud of being different. I'll keep waiting here on the other side of the glass. And when the glass is clean, I can see it through clearly. But fingerprints, smudges, and cracks, I can't see a thing through this glass. But in the reflections, I see beauty you never can, standing here on the other side of the glass.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
I love that song. It's very touching.
So true. Are you okay, Miss Little?
Oh yeah, I just got something in my eye.
If you say so. All right then, let's get to the next performance.
Oh, I'll get it.
How about another video from one of our friends at home?
Before I came to Harbour, I was at a school named Benjamin Starter Middle School, and I was bullied quite a lot. Even some teachers wouldn't help me with it, even though it's technically their job to protect their students. But long story short, the school was awful, and it changed the way I looked at public schools forever. Now onto the meat of the story. So one day I was in class and the teacher left the room for a few minutes. I sat across my friend, and for some odd reason he decided to slap me. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why did he slap you? I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. It just happened. Anyway, he thought I wasn't gonna hit back because he thought I was too weak. And he was right. Until my classmates started cheering for me. They started saying stuff like, "We need you!" So I swung my right hand back and showed him. And then I did another thing that wasn't school appropriate per se. Let's just say I flipped him the bird. And right after I slapped my friend, the teacher came running back into the room because she heard the class screaming. But after that day, she never knew about what happened. Unless she's watching this video right now. And if you are, surprise? I gotta say, standing up for yourself is not easy. When you're a shy guy, you do the best to stay out of drama or fights, but man, it's just hard to. Even with my story I just told you, I almost sat there and let it happen. But if it wasn't for my classmates, I probably wouldn't be on your YouTube screens right now. And by the way, that view ratio was really high. Just saying. So, I have them to thank. No matter how much they put me through, or no matter how much I put them through. I'm glad they were there for me. And at the end of the day, me and my friend forgave each other, and nowadays we just go back to that day and laugh nonstop. And so, that was the day I stood up for myself. 1 year goes by and I start a new school, the Harbour School. And not gonna lie, I was very skeptical about this place when I walked into those doors. It's like, oh man, here we go again. But then I was introduced to Miss Salyers in her class. And after that day, my life changed forever. I met so many people, learned many things, and went to many fun activities, events, and trips. Everyone I met at Harbour felt like family. And I've never felt that feeling in a long time. Some days I really wish I could stay young and enjoy this type of life every year, but unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And that's why we gotta live our life to the fullest to the time we have. And so, with that, I want to thank everyone at Harbour, my family, and especially my mom. Love you, Mom, for helping me become this person I am today. Thanks to you guys, I finally feel like I'm in a school where I belong.
I can't tell you all how happy it makes me that you all are sharing your experiences with us. I am very proud.
Absolutely. I think here at Harbour, we all try to promote advocating for yourself. It isn't always easy, but it's so important to ask for what you need and to be your own champion, your own hero.
I've always dreamed of being a hero. I've tried everything to become super. I let a spider bite me. No spider powers, just lots of itching. I standed too close to the microwave hoping the radiation would change me. Nothing. I got in trouble for making so many bags of popcorn. But I took it all to school that day, and we had a popcorn party. That day I was a hero. I guess it kind of worked. I hate bad guys. I hate creeps who hurt people. And I hate bullies. They are the worst. All those haters, I love helping people, and I love making them happy.
Thank you, Zach, wherever you are.
What just happened?
I think we just encountered a superhero.
This talk of haters, it reminds me of what I always say.
What do you always say?
Yeah, what do you always say, Miss Shortcake? I know.
Haters gonna hate.
I stay up too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 and the faker's gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off.
I've overcome a lot of challenges in my life, but the one I'm most grateful for was when I moved schools. I started learning better and everything was easier. I was introduced to Miss Oliver and she made everything easier for me. The Harbour School is the best choice I ever made in my life, and I was and still am proud of it. For not staying at my old school. If I had a chance to stay at the Harbour School forever, I would take it right away.
Tati, I'm so glad you found your forever home here at Harbour.
Yes, you are very special. Everybody give her a round of applause. Antonio, everybody.
Let's get right into this. Writing monologues isn't really my thing. Just gonna let you know that at the beginning. Neither is performing arts at the start when I first started here. But since I joined this class, I noticed, and listening to you, it makes me realize that we all have something in common and how we are all connected through this school. We all have a place here. Today feels pretty great. Listening to everyone makes me realize that we are all a team. This class, I all consider you my friends.
Friends.
Friendship.
Friends to the end. In the gap, here I am.
If you ever need help, I'm your gal.
Whenever the bus, you should give a shout. All about it.
Friendship, friendship, just the perfect friendship. When other friendships will be forgot, ours will still be hot. La la la, dig dig dig.
If you're ever down a well, ring my cell.
If you're ever in a mess, text your address.
If you ever need a friend to sit with at lunch, sit with all bunch.
It's friendship, friendship, just the perfect friendship. When other friendships will be forget, ours will still be it. La la la, dig dig dig.
If you ever miss the bus, just call us.
If you're ever feeling sick, I'll be there quick.
If you ever feel so sad you can barely stand, all in the hand.
It's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships you can forget, ours will still be it. La la la, dig dig dig. When other friendships you can forget, ours will still be.
forward whenever friendships don't forget. Ours will still be great. You guys really know about friendship. Come on up, Reese.
You know what? I have something to say. Look at yourself and the people around you and ask yourself, are we all the same? No. If we are different. We are crazy, we're sane, we're strong, we're weak. We are different. Is that a bad thing? No. If that was a bad thing, we'd all be depressed. Remember, if you are different, I find that great. If you find it as a bad thing, just let go of the hate.
We have one more video from a student at Hope. Their piece is very personal, and I'm very proud that Harbour School is a safe haven for all our students. Let's watch.
Hello, I overcome a challenge each morning when I wake up. You see, I am transgender and I identify as male. Transgender means that my personal identity and gender does not correspond with my birth gender. When people look at me, they see a girl. When I look in the mirror, I see a guy. My struggle that I overcome is trying to feel more comfortable in my own body. I'll do things like wear a binder, oversized clothing, masculine clothing, wear masculine cologne, and I'll do male makeup. In the meantime, I try to find things that make me happy with myself. Like I'll cut my hair short, or I'll talk in a really, really deep voice. I paint and draw to help express myself. Each day it seems like a battle with myself just to pass as a male, when I definitely have a female looking body. And it's hard, I won't lie, it's very hard, and I want to give up some days, but I found that giving up only proves the haters right. And I'm trying, I really am. I'm trying to learn to accept myself for who I am. After all, this is me, and I know who I am. Others don't get to define me, only I can.
Something wrong with the village, with the village. There's something wrong with the village.
I was the type of person that held on to things too tight, unable to release my grip. When it no longer felt right, and although it gave me blisters and my fingers would start to ache, I always thought that holding on was worth the pain it takes. I used to think in losing things, I'd lose part of me too. That slowly I become someone my heart no longer knew. Then one day something happened. I dropped what I had once held dear. But my soul became much lighter, instead filled with fear, and it taught my heart that some things aren't meant to last for long. They arrive to teach you lessons, and then continue on. You don't have to cling to people who no longer make you smile or do something you've come to hate if it isn't worth your while. That sometimes the thing you're fighting for isn't worth the cost, and not everything you ever lose is bound to be a loss.
Good job, Quentin. I'm glad you chose a poem.
Yeah, that was a great job. Oh, looks like we're almost out of time, guys.
It hasn't gone yet. Okay, girls, take the stage.
Have you ever looked at the stars? Really stopped and looked at them? Look up. They are so beautiful. Magical. I think people are like stars. Sometimes we feel like we're floating all alone in the dark. The dark comes crashing through. The dark comes crashing through. I feel like that sometimes I am floating alone in the darkness. Darkness crushing. I think we are special like the stars too. We shine in our own way. We might feel alone, but we aren't. Just like the stars that make up the night sky, that are a part of something bigger and connected to our we. When I feel alone, I remember I am just like a star, shining and part of something bigger than myself. The brightest star, we will always be found. Found. You will be found.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you would fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And know someone will come running, and I know.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, so you'll reach up and rise again. Lift your head and look around, you will be found.
You will be found. You will be found.
you can